Hey guys, Trim Keto Mama here. Hey, I wanted to come and talk to you about what does my routine look like. I have been eating some form of anywhere between a ketogenic and low carb lifestyle. Sometimes I'm more dirty keto, sometimes I'm more lazy keto. And if you don't know what the difference is, then just Google it, guys. There's so much great information out there. There's also contradictory information. So if you're unsure, if you're getting proper information, reach out to somebody like me or someone that's been doing this lifestyle a while, and hopefully they would know how to tell you the difference or if your information was correct. So anyway, I just thought I'd share. I don't think I've ever shared what my routine for food is like in a given day. Now I'll tell you that right now I'm hanging out in my bathroom. It is summer. The kids are out of school. So I got up a little early so I could do this video for you guys. So we may be interrupted, but hopefully we'll get through this. But I'll tell you, no day looks the same as the other for me. So I can't just say this is exactly what I do every morning and every lunch and every dinner, right? So it is a little different, but I'll tell you some different variations of what a day looks like. So this morning, I started my day off with coffee. And my cup says it all, literally running on caffeine and dry shampoo. Like literally put tons of dry shampoo in my hair this morning. Getting ready to get a spray tan because we're heading to Florida. But anyway, there was no point of washing my hair. Anyway, that's totally off the subject, but anyway, real life. But anyway, so this morning I'm starting off with coffee. I love putting keto cream in it. It's super yummy. If you don't know what keto cream is, I'd be happy to tell you more. You just private message me or comment below and I'll get you some information. So I started my morning off with coffee. Now, the cream wouldn't be technically intermittent fasting, but that will be my breakfast. It's got some good fats, it's got some MCTs, it's got good collagen and things like that for your hair, skin, and nails and other great reasons to drink it. And then for lunch, I don't know, I do it different. Every single day is different. I'm not like a salad eater every single lunch, but I do love salad. I also do like leftovers. So the other day I had leftover chicken thigh with bacon wrapped around it and some leftover broccoli. Super simple. Also, I do a lot of for lunch, I do a lot of lunch meat and cheese. Now, I try to get the nitrate-free lunch meat, and depending on how strict keto you are, you may not want to use lunch meat. It depends on your version of keto. For me, I'm more dirty keto or lazy keto, so I don't get tripped up on little things like lunch meat and pepperoni and stuff like that. But to each their own, okay? So what I do with the cheese and lunch meat is I'll do like a slice of cheese with 2 or 3 slices of really thin Black Forest ham, and then I do a piece of cheese on top, and it's basically like my little sandwich. Sometimes I'll slide a little pepperoni in there, sometimes I'll put a little mayo in the middle, and that's my sandwich. There are some people that do a low carb tortilla. The Mama Lupe's is great. Oh gosh, I can't think of the brand. It's at Walmart and Sam's, but oh gosh, I can't think of it. But anyway, it is anywhere from 3 to 6 net carbs. But I'll tell you is that is more low carb and not keto. Yes, it could fit in your macros for the day, but it has wheat in it. And wheat is an inflammatory food. And that is definitely something you don't have on strict keto. So to each their own again. I used to do them quite often. And I found out that the wheat was stalling me. I'm actually gluten sensitive, that I've learned through my journey. And that was one of the things that helped me determine that. So such as like beer, guys, beer, yeah, there's some low carb ones out there, but they have wheat in them. And so that's an inflammatory food. And depending on how your body responds to that, or if you have a gluten allergy or not, you may or may not be able to drink them, even if they fit in your macros. But listen to your body. So that was off track. But anyway, so for breakfast, coffee, or I intermittent fast, and I'll talk more about intermittent fasting towards the end. And then for lunch, there was some options for lunch. And for dinner, guys, it's all kinds of stuff. You can scroll through my YouTube and see different things I've made. You can go on trimketomama.com and find my Facebook group, or just go to Facebook and type in Trim Keto Mama, and you can find all kinds of recipes there that I've made, and I've posted and shared in there for almost 3 years. So there is plenty of variety. Sometimes, we do a lot of meat and veggie. I mean, we just like to keep it simple. We do have the foo-foo nights where we'll do the fathead pizza and the deconstructed pizza. And gosh, I don't know, we'll do meatloaf and do wings. And we just do lots of different kinds of foods. So again, I can't necessarily say this is what I have for breakfast every single day, lunch, and then dinner, because it's different all the time. And guys, you want variety in your diet. You don't want to eat the same thing all the time or you'll get bored and you'll go start eating stuff you shouldn't eat. So have some variety in your diet. It's totally fine. I will say that I try not to eat after 7 p.m. And if I'm intermittent fasting, I just go from dinner until lunch the next day. So I just skip breakfast, drink lots and lots of water. I do drink a supplement in the morning. That helps me get through that so I don't feel really hungry. If you've never intermittent fasted, then I would just tell you, just take a step at a time. Everyone's different. Some people can just say, I'm not eating till lunch, and then they do awesome. Some people don't. They're like, I'm gonna do fasting tomorrow morning, and then they wake up and they get ready, and then their normal breakfast time goes by, and then they're like, oh gosh, I'm starving. And then by 9, you're like, forget it. I'm starving. I've got to eat. It's all mental. And so what I would encourage you to do is just push it an hour each day. So if you're used to eating breakfast at 7, then wait until 8 or 9 if you could push it 2 hours, or even till 10 if you could push it till then. You're like, if I do really good till 10 and I just can't do it, okay, then go to 11. Like, push yourself an extra hour, then eat at 11, so you'd basically eat an early lunch, okay? And then the next day, see if you can make it till 12 or 11:30. Like, just push yourself a little bit further each time, and then before you know it, you'll fast. Yesterday I didn't eat until dinner, and it was just because I wasn't hungry. So I listen to my body. I don't always eat when I'm hungry, because sometimes our body tells us we're hungry when we're not. But I do listen to my body, and I've learned through the years what does hunger actually feel like and what is just, I need water. Guys, sometimes your body just needs water and you're dehydrated. Maybe you need to add an electrolyte. I have an electrolyte I absolutely love. If you want information on that, I can get you that as well. But our bodies, sometimes we mistake hunger for other things, and because they feel similar. So anyway, that is my routine. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, anywhere from keto to low carb. Last night we went to Texas Roadhouse and I got a 6-ounce sirloin and broccoli, and it was delicious and I was super satisfied. And I also had some peanuts while I was waiting, and just hold the bread, right? If you're like, I can't go to Texas Roadhouse without bread, don't have it on the table. I mean, it's that simple. Or if you have a family with you like I did last night and they want bread, I'd say bring it when dinner comes, because then it's not sitting in front of me all when I'm sitting there the hungriest, right? Because I didn't eat breakfast or lunch yesterday, so I was pretty stinking hungry when dinner come around. So I just told the waitress, we don't want bread until we get our dinner, because then I'm eating my salad and then I'm eating my steak and my broccoli, and I don't care about the bread. The only reason I care about the bread is because I'm starving and I want what's in front of me. So I had a few peanuts, the kids had a few peanuts, and then when dinner came, they brought the bread, the kids had half each, and then I had them take the rest, because if it's sitting there, I'll want to eat it. So there's a couple of tips on my routine. Guys, also make sure you're getting lots and lots of water in your diet. Make sure you're drinking at least half of your body ounces in water. Is so important. If you're keto, it's also important. You probably need to add in an electrolyte supplement for that magnesium and potassium balance. That is really important. Also, making sure you're using the correct salt. Guys, don't use white salt ever again. Either use sea salt or pink Himalayan sea salt. So many more natural vitamins and minerals your body needs that's not going to get jack from the white salt. There's just little tiny pivots in getting yourself to a more healthier, whole, ketogenic-ish lifestyle. And those are my tips for today. Stay tuned. There's more to come, guys. Lots of video content already up on my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go back and look at some past videos. Make sure you go check out trimketomomma.com for lots of resources for supporting you through your walk in the ketogenic lifestyle. If you're getting started, I even have a beginner's guide. So there's lots of great resources. Check it out. Make sure you subscribe, click the bell so you know when I'm coming next, and we'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.